If I called myself a Brawl vet, I don't think you would believe me. Because I'm not. I would be lying to you.
I was going to say, were you like 2? Like, how?
Enough. Everybody, we're going to be jumping into game number 1. LingLing and Stretch going up against Goblin and Light already. LingLing going to be in the corner. Goblin target switching as always. Just going to be keeping both of them out.
Yeah, really good rush. Well, honestly, a lot of these side Bs are just really making it tough for LingLing to get anything started. Like, it just covers so much space. Like, he doesn't have to fully commit to it either. Like, it's just something that's just really tough for Peach to get around. So he's definitely just getting tagged up right now.
Ooh, Stretch just acting as a bit of a shield for LingLing. Finally going to be able to get out of the corner. Maybe shield poking or dropping a shield there. But once again, finds himself off stage in the corner. And that's going to be LingLing now just sort of smothered by both Goblin and Light.
Can we talk about there was like 10 seconds where Goblin was double ledge trapping with just jab and down tilt? Like, he's so good at that.
They're good buttons.
They're really good buttons, honestly.
So safe, so quick, and you get hit by a jab. It's like, oh, all of a sudden you die.
Right.
Oh, I like what LingLing went for there, right? Like a little bit of a float cancel into a grab. Was not able to find it. Now going to be stuck in a corner off stage, stalling until the last possible second, and Light overextends a little bit, giving both of them the opportunity to make it back on and quickly cleaning it up with an up B.
Yo, Goblin is out here right now. That was such a nice counter on that F smash. Yeah, and again, as I was talking about that side B, you saw there was a situation where like he almost would have killed Light and was able to just still kind of pull back, but he's still kind of in control of the neutral too, because like you can't really stop Roy from doing it. You just kind of got to like reset and just like, you know, hope for the best. So he's really good. That's just a really strong character to just hold down center stage and just pressure people for free.
Oh, and again, Goblin just like always playing a little bit second beat, like saying like, hey, you know what, Light's getting hit, I'm going to jump back on with like a down angled side B, and it's just able to interrupt constantly with so many active hitboxes that cover so much space. Finally going to be losing his first stock though to a well-placed F smash from LingLing.
It's actually really interesting that like Goblin is taking the front so hard, and there's several times where Light is literally just like hanging out, just like dash dancing, just kind of vibing to the center, waiting for any reaction. But that's so good for Fox. Like he can react to stuff so quickly.
That was such a good grab from LingLing. Oh, excuse me, from Goblin. He ran up there all the way to LingLing, was just able to up throw him, and Light was in the best possible position to follow up, because I believe up smash would have covered every single tech option on that platform. And now all of a sudden, this is a pretty big lead. They're both sitting at their second stock apiece. They have all the momentum right now, but now Stretch is just going to be looking for this edge guard, and he doesn't find it.
That is the worst possible situation. There's so many different ways we've seen it. Yo, the Smash 4? Like, yo, the retro? Okay. I didn't, not even, no footstool needed, just straight up dragged her down. Yeah, that was really unfortunate for Red Team. I feel like both of them lost those stocks just in some really kind of wonky edge guard situations that should have been in their favor, but I mean, you know what it is, what it is. You just kind of got to walk that off. Look at that, 45%. That's actually above Smash 4% if you want to keep it a bean. But like, still. Yeah,
it's also really just like Peach recovery. Peach vertical recovery is like not amazing.
Yeah, it's not great. It's mid. It's mid at best. It's mid. You know? It's mid.
You know, when Peach doesn't have like float or like double jump and you can't like side beat to the ledge, all of a sudden, you know what, your vertical distance is actually just like non-existent. All it takes is like one good poke, one little denial, and then you're like, wow, I basically died. So going into the next game, I feel like the biggest thing, Goblin and Light were definitely converting off of each other a lot more. They were covering each other's space. They're always like in a position to just kind of help each other out and knock each other out of disadvantage.
I think Red Team is just going to have to just kind of like break that zone up with like either one of them just kind of waiting in the wings while one takes the lead. Which, I mean, it's against Peach Lucina, so both these characters shouldn't be getting bullied this hard on paper. But, yeah, if they can kind of break that up, then just even just sandwich one of them back, like, you know, they can really turn a lot of this around.
And you see just, like, Light waiting. He's, like, saying, hey, you know what? No matter how safe your button is, I'm going to be able to dash into in time, still hit you for it. As a result, Stretch has just not been able to find a single clean hit.
Yeah, and look at that. Light literally just dropping his combo. Oh, my God! That shield! Oh, my Lord. Light dropping his combo, running off to assist his teammate, and also baiting out the counter from LingLing all at once. Like, that was just godlike.
Yeah. Okay, going to be sending him off stage for a little bit. Going to be making it back on, but now Stretch just going to be looking for it, landing forward. Still going to be getting stuffed out by the dash attack. Light making it back on and able to find the conversion off of his teammate. They're so efficient. They're following up off of one another. Light is so on point with all of his up smashes, too.
Like, they really are. Like, he literally saved Goblin from that edge guard, and then they got a team combo, like, right after. LingLing was in a really good spot, too, but just got tagged. I mean, Fox's frame data is just so insane. It's hard to, like, kind of keep him honest.
Oh my God, going to be hitting both of them with the jab back and stretch. Not in any, sort of meaningful kill percent quite yet. Ooh, Light has a really nasty place to make it back from. I don't think he has a double jump yet, though.
Both players just kind of like laddering themselves back to the stage at that point. Just like temporary truce, like, look, I got you, you got me, it's whatever. Like, no edge guards needed.
Just going to be waiting a little bit, able to punish the neutral, get up on a reaction. That was so well played. From Light has stretch off stage,
no.
and another SD.
Save. Great save from LingLing right there. That could have been really devastating. Even though Stretch's percent isn't that high still, especially after the way the last game ended, you really got to preserve these stocks.
Just going to be looking for an up smash right now, but just still covering both the ledge and the stage simultaneously. Look at this position that LingLing is in, almost getting hit by that up, which may have taken the stock. Just waiting for this follow-up, waiting for this jump, and he's able to find it and get a little something going. Wow.
Yeah, and it really looks like LingLing's not able to get that signature, those crazy combo trees that LingLing is known for, just not able to get anything like substantial started.
Yeah, neither is Stretch. They're both getting punished and like hit every single time they go for something right. Getting caught in all of that hit lag, getting caught in all of that end lag, and constantly being whiff punished over and over. Light's target switching is also so on point. Able to cover the ledge and then say, hey, you know what? I've set up this juggle. I'm going to go help out my teammate, and then guns to the other side of the stage.
Yeah, literally, look at that. He's just actually like just slow walking away from LingLing's floating. Just like, I respect the zone that Peach is going to put out, but I just don't deal with it. We do have a Stitch Face coming in. Not enough to secure the edge guard, unfortunately.
Oh, I like that up B. That was cute.
Yeah, I love seeing a good reverse up B from the ledge, especially from like a Link player or something like that. Like, we just obliterate a stock at like 50 because nobody's ready. Like, I love seeing that kind of stuff.
Oh, going to be stealing the stock, and look at what cost all of a sudden. Now that's going to be LingLing. Out there completely. Stretch does end up getting a kill. You know what? Able to get 2 consecutive edge guards.
All right,
That's exactly what we got to exploit.
Halfway there. I mean, if nothing else, Fox and Roy, they both have kind of like lackluster recovery, so like there is an option here. Of course, Goblin was at the ready. Like he immediately spiked Stretch as soon as he was able to kill Light. Oh, but here we go again. Like he has to regrab to get these edge guards, and Goblin's just waiting for it with like a jab or a dare.
Stretch is being so patient right now, just able to consistently knock them off of him, but has been stuck at the ledge for basically the last minute. He needs to find a way to be able to get out of here. And Light, uncharacteristically, not finding that whiff punish up smash.
Yeah, that shield came out ASAP, but that's going to do it. Yeah, a little bit of a risky dash attack. And that's the thing, when you're target switching, like you don't want to commit to like a big combo. You just want to kind of bounce back and forth and just send somebody away, and then you kind of want to run in for the punish from the other person. That's like really good target switching. So you saw that attempt, like trying to just dash attack, get them off stage, and maybe, scrap it up with Light a little bit while Fox comes back. But hitting Fox's shield like that, you're doomed basically.
Yeah, typically, I think that was like a PCF tilt or something, but either way, if it's like a dash attack on your shield, if it's a poorly spaced PCF tilt on your shield as well, I mean, that's just going to be free out of shield punish any day of the week. Almost every single dash attack, you can just recognize like, hey, this hit my shield. I can probably hit you with something strong, and so did Light do that.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, these edgeguard scenarios, like, they're... On paper, they were in red team's favor, but just like the smallest thing would just kind of like throw them off, like we saw with that fair earlier, or even right here, like.
Yeah. Wow. And that's the kind of recoveries that you just need to exploit from Fox as well, right?
Yeah.
Because when you get a counter like that, no matter your angle mix-ups, it's not particularly often that you'll be able to stall enough to completely avoid the counter. But I feel like at the end of the day, they were not able to like find the edge guards before. Whereas like in game 1 and game 2, both Goblin and Light just kept on making it back on, like over and over consistently. They were finding edge guards on Peach. They were finding a lot of SDs from Stretch as well. Whereas if you can't find edge guards on Fox and you're always fighting with him on stage,
it's a death sentence.
Yeah.
It's literally just a death sentence. Yeah, because it's like, frame data and ground speed wise, like Lucina's not lacking in any way, but like Peach, she really does have to kind of like space really carefully and like scrap that out. But like if you're fighting them in their best position, even if you are exploiting them and putting them at the ledge, if you're not getting the stock, then you just, because it's so much work just to get them off stage. Like that's they're so good on stage, but. Yeah,
and this is where they should be most lackluster, especially with Roy's recovery, which is, pretty generous hitbox distance, not so much. If it's a Roy without a double jump off stage too, with how like little air acceleration that he has as well, it can be so difficult making it back on. Fox recovery, and he's so light. But I feel like neither of them got an opportunity to actually do that. Stretch wanted to go out there with a counter. Well, you know what? You got to go get ready for the Goblin, who's still on stage and waiting for you.
Exactly, and it double sucks because like both of them have good enough counters to actually stop the problem, but like the other person, their synergy was just really strong. Like they were very, very locked in when it came to like both target switching and just like saving their teammate, like just instant.
They had those follow-ups, like that up throw into the up smash. Like Light knew exactly what he wanted to be. He's like, I'm just gonna wait for this to happen, and then he was able to find the follow-up. Like Goblin would just find like a straight neutral, and there was always like a back hit, there was always an up, and there was always that kind of second hit that I feel like was missing from Stretch and LingLing's gameplay, where they got like a bunch of hits, they were not able to take it as far, they were not able to bounce off of one another as much as these two.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, but I mean, hey, it's still winter side, so as long as their bracket luck is good enough where they don't have to run her Leo Gluto, we could hopefully still be seeing more of them later today. And I would love to see some of the team combos they can come up with, because we know LingLing's combo game is just outrageous, just like a Twitter clip machine. But
it's hard to do that in doubles. It's really hard to clip two people simultaneously, especially with like Peach float combos, adjusting to the hit lag of maybe hitting this one and then that one, and then what if one of them slips out. There's so many different variables where I feel like on like a really basic level, Roy combos you can just kind of
exactly,
they're a little bit looser.
Plus, if nothing else, there were positions where like one of them will be sandwiched in between Goblin and Light, and Goblin is literally just throwing jab out, and Light is just waiting for it to connect for like a free up smash, or like, Jair could happen. But like, no matter what you do, even if you do manage to punish that Roy jab, there's a Fox just waiting for you to breathe. So yeah, it was really all about positioning. Maybe, I would assume maybe a bigger stage might have helped, like maybe Kalos. That probably got banned, I don't really know. But yeah, they were definitely just like way too close in the entire match.
Yeah, I guess in the meantime,